There are many ways to make money online, but there is this particular business model that I'm really in love with, and I think everybody should pay attention, especially if you're trying to create another stream of income for yourself, or you are looking to making it big this year. Now, I'm talking about a business model that made me rich. I'm talking about a business model that you can start with low startup costs. It doesn't take much to start, right? It is easily scalable, meaning you can sell one particular thing to 1,000,000 people without being exhausted, or without filling your shops, or having catalogs, or having overheads up and down, right? I'm talking about a business model that gives you flexibility and freedom. I'll come back to this. I'm talking about a business model that gives you high profit margin, like the profit between the difference between the cost price and the selling price is like heaven and earth, if you understand what I mean. I'm talking about a business model that allows you leverage your expertise to grow your other businesses. I'm talking about a business model that you can start with little to no market blockage, right? There's some businesses that the barrier to entry is very high, but this business model has what? Rapid market entry. I'm talking about a model that you can go beyond borders and reach people even outside your country. Now, you might be wondering, okay, which business are you really talking about, right? I'm talking about the knowledge monetization business model. I'm sure this is not new to some of you. I'm talking about knowledge monetization. Now, this business model, why I'm so in love with it is it allows you to turn what you already know into multiple streams of income. It allows you to turn your skill, your knowledge, your expertise, your talent, your gifts, your message, your calling into what? Multiple streams of income. As a matter of fact, you can go one step further to turning all of these things I just mentioned into a predictable recurring income. We are still going to go into those advanced stuff in subsequent videos. Now, why am I really excited about this business model? Like I said, let me go back to this again where I started. You can get started with it with little to no money, but frankly, you need some money, right? Because you need a laptop, you need internet connection, or you need a good phone, right? It is scalable. By turning your knowledge into a knowledge product, let me write that down, because you are literally creating products, services, let me write programs also, services, right? You are literally turning what you already know into products, services, or programs. By doing that, since everything is done digitally, right? It is digital, meaning it means that the number of persons you can sell it to is unlimited. I can create a product today that teach you how to train your dog. After you bought that product, I can still sell it to Mr. Lagbaja, sell it to Bola, sell it to Thank God, and every other person you know. I'm trying to make you understand that the scalability is one of the sweet spots here. Unlike traditional business, where you create shoes, for example, once John comes and buys that shoe, you need to create another shoe to sell. But that is not the case here. You create a digital product and can sell it, keep selling it until Jesus comes. But if you are, right, a coach that really wants your student to get the best, you can be putting improvements here and there, but you get the gist. You can keep selling that product, keep making so much profit from one product and the effort you made from one product. All right, the profit margin is massive because, for example, I create a product and I'm selling it for $100, and for example, probably what it cost me to sell this through Facebook ads, maybe it's $5. So for every $5 I spend, I make 100, and that is massive profit. That is massive profit. Those that know Facebook ads can relate. Now, it allows you to leverage your expertise. Let's say you are an architect, for example, and you want to come into the knowledge business or the expert business. You just simply need to start creating content talking about the pitfalls to avoid while making structures, while building, while doing this. Now, for everything you do right now, for every kind of business you run, you can simply leverage your expertise to grow the business. Now, that means you can be a knowledgepreneur and leverage your expertise to grow your business. Oh, that's a new word, knowledgepreneur. We are going to look at the meaning very soon. Knowledgepreneur. Now, for every kind of business you run, you can leverage the knowledge that as your knowledge as a knowledgepreneur to grow that business. That means you can leverage your expertise. Now, market entry, like I said, and global reach. Now that is even still like the tip of the iceberg. Why I'm really excited about this business model. Let's look at the profitability. How big is this knowledge business industry? Because you want to be sure that it is big enough so that you know the amount of time you pump into this business, right? Now let's look at how big it is. Now, right now, as we speak, this is $1 billion industry. $1 billion. And I'm going to explain what I mean by that. It's $1 billion industry. I'm going to explain what I mean by that. If you check Statista, it is a platform that does forecast of business, tell you their market size and how profitable they are right now. You notice that 2012, the knowledge business was making 107 billion naira yearly, every year. Like every knowledgepreneur put together globally, the total revenue generated, those that are selling books, those that are selling courses, memberships, summits, challenges, everything to put together was about $107 billion. In 2001, the market grew and became $318 billion. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Look at look at what happened in 2022. I want you to look at this. Look at this. In 2022, the knowledge business grew to the point that it was making 399 billion. What that means is that, now, okay, let me ask you, how many days do we have in a year? 365, right? So if this business is generating 399 billion every year, it means that every single day of the year we are making at least 1 billion. I don't know if you understand. I'm going to take that again. We have just about 365 days in a year, and here is a business that generates 399 billion every year. So what that means is that every single day this business is generating at least $1 billion. So you might be wondering, okay, that is fantastic. Is it one person that is going on with this $1 billion? No, that's why it's no. $1 billion for one person per day, I think is I wouldn't want to say it's too much, because maybe the likes of Elon Musk, Bill Gates and the rest might be able to do $1 billion per day. But what I'm trying to say here is, it is so big that every single day all the knowledgepreneurs globally, if you split all the monies they made that day, it's equal to one. In fact, they are simply sharing $1 billion. Now, just imagine yourself that out of this $1 billion, you are able to make 0.0001%. 0.001% is equivalent to what? $1,000. That means you create a course, you create a book, you create a program, you create a service, you create an app or something, still in the knowledge industry, you are able to make what? $1,000 if you are able to just make 0.001%. Let's say you make 0.001% of this 1 billion in just 1 month. That means you can make what? $1,000. If you are very good and you have built an audience and following, and you make 0.001% in a week, that means in a week you are making $1,000. If you do this in a day, it means you are making this in a day. Now, the truth is that people right now that are currently making this kind of money daily from the knowledge industry, even if it's just $100 you make in a day or in a week or in a month, by just sharing your knowledge, by simply helping people, do you think it's bad? I doubt it is. Now, this is how big. Now, that's not the end, guys. Look at what's going to happen in 2032. In 2032, there's a projection right now that the knowledge business is going to hit $1 trillion. Jesus of Nazareth. $1 trillion in 2032. That means if you start now and start sharing your knowledge, start sharing your gifts, start sharing your message, you are going to be one of the persons that will be sharing $1 trillion by 2032. Guys, this is big. This is massive. Now, what this means is that if you are able to put a training together, put a program together, put a class together from what you already know, you can set yourself up for success for life. That is what a knowledgepreneur does, right? A knowledgepreneur is somebody that simply leverage their knowledge to create programs, services, and products. So if you are a coach, an author, a speaker, an expert, or somebody that has wealth of experience in any area, you can tap into this industry and create wealth for yourself and your family. But a lot of persons, they know all of these things I just explained, but the problem is they are doing it the wrong way. Now, why they know that this is really lucrative, they themselves, they are not making so much from this industry because they know not how to make it work for them. For everything, like for example, you wanted to become a doctor, you went to school, right? Sure. You want to be a lawyer, you went to school.
Yeah.
This is a business that you have to be schooled. Yes, you have some trial, you can do some trial and error and make some few dollars here and there, all right? You can even be lucky and make so much money. But since you don't know the fundamentals, you don't know you don't have a good foundation, your days are numbered. But there is a system that works, right? There's a proven method that can take you from a novice to somebody that makes so much money, and that is what I'm all about. So if I coming across me for the first time, you want to follow me, you want to share this video, you want to make sure that you join the tribe, because you are going to be learning so much. Guys, this is how far we can go for today, and in the next video I'm going to be bringing something very exciting your way, something really exciting. And okay, so we have some background audience right now, and I'm going to take a live question. Okay, so what's the question?
Okay, my question is, from all the things that you've explained about knowledge monetization, let's say that I have a skill and I'm a beginner. Like from what you're explaining, I can say that the knowledge industry, like there's really big money there. As
okay.
2032, it's projected to at least,
yes, it's going to be $1 trillion in
$1 trillion.
Yes.
And I want to be part of those people who are going to be making that 1 trillion.
Yeah.
Now I'm a beginner, I'm about to start, and I don't want to do trial by error. But at the same time, I feel that this knowledge business or the knowledge industry, I feel it is saturated.
Okay.
Because whatever skill that I'm having, I feel there are a couple of persons or billions of people out there who already have the same skill, the same talent, the same thing that I'm about to do. There are people that are already doing it. So how do I like carve out a space for myself? Like, will I even have my own audience and all of that? That's
a fantastic question. Now, if I get it correctly, you are concerned because what the knowledge you have or the skill you have, you see a lot of people who already call themselves experts in that niche.
Yeah.
Now, first off, that is a good news. That's a good news because it means that the niche is already validated. So you will not have to go through the process of validating your idea, if the idea will fly or it will flop, whether it's a good or a bad idea, right? And the second thing I want you to understand that you don't need to be an expert. Let me use the word expert, like for you to position yourself as an expert or for you to for people to pay you for your knowledge. You just need to be one chapter ahead of the people you are called to serve, ahead of your audience. You just need to be one chapter ahead of them. Now, let's say you are somewhere here. This is you. No, these are your audience, for example, and this is where they want to be. This is like a flag, a mountain. Your role as a knowledgepreneur is to help them to get to this point, right? Now you are helping them to get to this point because you've already gotten to this point. So you just need to be one step ahead of them and they'll pay you for your knowledge. So you don't need to be bothered whether other people are already doing what you want to do, because first off, like I said, that is a good sign. And if you feel some people know the thing more than you, some people are more knowledgeable about your topic more than you, that should not be a limiting factor. Don't worry, we are going to talk about limiting beliefs in subsequent video, because you are free to learn from those people. There's something called the knowledge triangle. I will not go into it right now because that's going to be another topic for the day, right? You might be here at level 1. This is level 2, this is level 3, and of course, see these sharp points, this is God. You know why I put God there? Because he is all-knowing. There's no expert that's like God. So nobody can get to this point where the person is all-knowing. So that is for God. So let's say you are at level 1. Your role is to learn from people at level 2 or people from level 3. If you are in level 2, based on your knowledge, you have to learn from people in level 3, right? Now, why you are in level 1, there are a lot of people that they don't even have level. They are outside there, they don't even know what to do. Those are the people that will pay you. Okay. Do you understand? The people here that have not even entered the trial, they are your people. You guide them. As you are guiding them, you are learning from level 2 people, and you are going to level 2. You start getting people in level 1 to pay you. You go to level 3, people level 2 and level 1 start paying you. I don't even understand what I mean. When you're at level 1, all these people will pay you, right? They are your people, because they are the people that your skill set can really help. Now, when you are in level 2, the people in level 1 plus these people that are outside the triangle are your people that will pay you. When you're in level 3, level 2 people and level 1 people, they are looking up to you because you are better. So this thing applies to you. You don't need to be threatened or feel intimidated by anybody that knows your topic more than you, right? Everybody is currently learning. Rather, what you need to do, you can pay for their course, their programs, just to really funnel hack or know what they are doing, so that you can get better and grow in the triangle with that. I'm going to take some time in subsequent video to explain the knowledge triangle. All right, but I hope you understand.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, any other question?
Okay, so how do I put my product out there? How do I get in touch with these people, like my target audience? How do I, like, I don't know.
How do you get in touch with your target audience?
Yeah.
Well, you do that by creating content. You are really asking some really advanced questions. There are many ways to do this. There are 5 ways to do this. Let me just answer it just for this video. There are about 5 ways to do this, to get strangers to know about your stuff. And I learned this from my mentor, Alex Omozi. One of the ways you can do this through content creation. Of course, you create content about your topic, and the secret is, if you can create a lot of content and keep talking about your topic, you will be known as the expert, right, in that topic. The second way is you can use paid ads to get people to know about your stuff. You can use referral. There is referral, and we have paid ads, referral, and we also have okay, there are about 5. Don't worry, in the next video I'm going to make sure we cover all of the 5, right? But for a beginner, this is where you start by creating content. Share your knowledge on your topic, and it will not be long, everybody will start seeing you as an expert. All right, who is an expert? An expert is somebody that can help anybody move from point A to point B. The problem is, you are seeing an expert as somebody that can help somebody move from point A to point Z. No, that's not true. If you can help anybody move from point A to point B, you are an expert. Like, what I'm trying to say is, if you can help anybody achieve any small results that is worthy of them paying you for, you are what? An expert. All right? You are an expert. Thank you. Any other question? Because, man, we have so much. You can see the board is really looking very nice, because we have covered so much today. I started by telling you about the business model that I'm really in love with, and it is called what? Knowledge monetization. I went after to tell you some of these about 7 benefits that why you should really consider this business model as against the traditional business model. I talked about the low startup cost, scalability, flexibility, high profit margin, leverage your expertise, rapid market entry, and of course, you can go beyond borders. And I also show you from statistics that what we are talking about here, the knowledge business right now, is a $1 billion business. Meaning, if you come in, it is so lucrative, because every single day people are gathering together. I want you to just imagine people gathered together and sharing $1 billion. How much do you want to go home? It depends on you. It depends on so many factors, like your offer, your copy, it depends on so many factors, especially your offer. Because your offer, It is your offer that will allow you take home a large chunk of this $1 billion that is being splitted every single day. Is your offer. So there's so much to talk about when it comes to knowledge monetization, but this is just like an introduction. All right, in the next one of the videos I will explain a knowledge where a knowledgepreneur really is and what they do, and in fact so much value will be coming up your way. Stay tuned, guys. I will see you in the next video.
Thank you.